welcome to the Moms Making Money Show. I have an extra special guest here today, and it's going to be a lot of fun. For those of you who don't know me very well, and maybe who don't know my guest, this is your warning that you may hear the F word. So if you have little ones around, you may want to have them put their earmuffs on or put your headphones in. So this episode, I'm really, really excited to bring Jamie on here because she's like everything that I feel like people need to see about being like real, like just being real. And she's got a pretty interesting story that she's going to share with us about, you know, overcoming some of the obstacles that we've all faced when we started a business. And now she's like killing it, guys, killing it. She's the slay coach and she is out there killing it. So I'm going to go ahead and let Jamie share her story a little bit, give us a little bit of background about herself, and I'm going to share this over with a few other places to make sure you guys all can see it.
Yeah, perfect. Please share this in my group too. I shared the post about it, but if you want to share in Chardonnay and Slay, that would be great.
Yeah, let me make sure I can even access us here. It might be just in plain old protest here.
Well, you were in that in the back end. And I'll go ahead and dive in.
Yes, please do.
Hi. I don't see people's names, but hello. Thank you so much for hopping on. I am excited to share with you a little bit about my crazy, crazy journey into entrepreneurship, mom life. I love the moms making money thing. That makes me so happy.
Right.
That's so my life. So everything about me is a mom making money, and that's what I do. And that's what I teach women how to do. So I am a business coach for female entrepreneurs. For those of you that don't know me, I have a podcast called Chardonnay and Slay Your Business. I have a multiple six-figure business. I have retired. I'm retiring my husband in a month or two from his corporate job, his six-figure corporate salary. We actually just had our first business meeting as him taking on the OBM position in my business.
That's awesome.
Or the COO or both. We haven't quite decided the role yet. So we are working into moving him into a management position in my business while he manages also his real estate investment business. So
yes,
I started all of this. I have a networking series that is launching across the country. Right now it's just in one city. This month it's launching in Nashville. It's in my home city of Louisville. We're launching in Indy. We're launching in Portland. So Chardonnay and Slay came from the premise that I felt like networking was so inclusive, or it wasn't inclusive. It was so exclusive for people that already were established business owners. And that was a problem for me coming from a network marketing background. So when you come from a network marketing background, you have this innate imposter syndrome that your friends and family and no one takes you seriously as a serious business. So therefore you don't take your business as seriously as you could because you don't have the belief that it's real. So right. I came from this network marketing background, but the long story in a nutshell, age 5, used to cry myself to sleep at night. And if you want to hear the longer version, it's the first episode on my podcast. Long story short, age 5, cried myself to sleep at night to my mom saying, I am terrified of being ordinary. So I had a mom that worked 3 jobs putting my dad through nursing school. She wasn't around a lot. We were on like food stamps, help, free uniforms, like the whole damn thing that you could think of. I went to Catholic school, but my uniforms were donated. My Christmas presents were donated. That was my early childhood reality. So I remember very young, not understanding it quite all, but thinking, this is not going to be my life. I cannot be ordinary. And so from that, dabbled into this lifelong search for, well, maybe I want to be a musician. Maybe I want to be a singer. Hi, Carrie. Maybe I want to do this. Maybe I want to do that. What is it for me? And then at age 16, I identified that I had a skill for doing people's hair. People, like girlfriends would come over for homecoming and prom. Okay, well, I'll do your hair for homecoming prom. I know how to do my own updos. I had a 3-way mirror. Had I not had that 3-way mirror, guys, I probably would have never taught myself how to do my own hair. So thanks for the 3-way mirror, Mom. So I figured out, because my mom built trucks, and had no clue. She worked in a factory. She had no idea how to do hair and makeup. She didn't wear makeup. She didn't do her hair. So I was like, all right, I got to this is before YouTube, y'all, for anyone that's out there that fucking grew up in the YouTube world life. I mean, if I had YouTube, oh my God, when I was a kid, I would be.
Can you imagine?
Oh my God, I would have been a millionaire by the time I was 21. It's crazy. So I would have figured out a way then. And for me, I said I was straight A student, honors classes, advanced in high school, junior until junior year when I found beauty school. That beauty school was a thing. And I could no longer play basketball anymore because I had scoliosis and I had spinal fusion sophomore year. So my college dreams of playing college basketball were gone. And then I was like, okay, so college, why the fuck would I go to college now? Basketball. That sounds stupid to me. So I went from being this always advanced in school to junior year saying, school's really stupid. That's not for me. I'm not against school, guys. For those, I've had people reach out to me. Why do you say college is dumb? Calm down. Get off your high horse. College is, for me, is my truth. College is dumb for me. I thought it was stupid. If it's not stupid to you, then that's your fucking truth. Own it. Okay, cool. You like we can both exist in the same space. I think college is stupid. I think there are much better ways to go out and cheaper ways to go out and learn how to do the damn thing in life and business. So I have no college education. I am a beauty school dropout. I found out getting into hair school, it actually hurts my back and I cannot do hair because back to the spinal fusion, right? So I make more money than my husband and I'm retiring my husband. And my husband is one class away from graduating with his MBA. So he has an accounting degree in his undergrad and he's super smart. He has a great 6-figure corporate job and I'm about to retire my husband and I'm a beauty school dropout. So let that sink in for anyone that thinks they can't. Because if I can, anyone can. I'm just a person who just fucking decided. I know people say that online and it's like, oh, what do you mean you decided? Just fucking found a way to make it work. So started in network marketing, made my way up the Beachbody ladder of recognition or whatever. I guess I made it into the top like 0.5% of the company, 0.05 or whatever, like the top 1,000 out of 400,000 coaches. I was on the market council for the state of Kentucky for Beachbody coaches. I held their and hosted their events here, which gave me the idea to start my networking events. And last year, had another baby. I ended up retiring from my corporate job. I'm kind of skipping ahead, but I'm retiring from my corporate job to do Beachbody full time. I was able to replace almost my corporate salary, or at least my corporate salary without daycare. So it was like, you know, daycare was expensive. Yeah, it was a wash. So I was like, okay, I'm making the same amount of money and staying home. So, but I stayed stuck for 3 years in Beachbody. Stuck because, for one, I hate working out. I should not be anyone's health and fitness coach. I literally viscerally hate working out. I only do it because I really respect myself. I really respect my body and I am a power plant. I need to manufacture energy in order to produce and get my content in the world and to do good work. So in order to get my purpose out into the world, I need to work out, but I should not be coaching anyone in health and fitness. I fucking hate it. I drink a lot of wine. I don't like, but I also drink a lot of juice. Like we made fresh kale and beet juice this morning. So it's like a balance, but I don't want to coach. I'm not passionate about health and fitness. I saw it as an opportunity. So I jumped in for the business. I love the business side of Beachbody. And I really believe and still believe in the company and their products and their integrity. So I still stand behind. I am still affiliated with Beachbody. People ask me that all the time. Are you still a coach? Yes, I'm still signed up as a coach. I still make residual income from Beachbody. I still mentor my downline, but I'm not actively working the business. So that's my explanation to everybody when they ask. So I decided last year, after staying stuck at 2 to 3K months for like 2 years, I was like, I'm so tired of just making a few $1,000s here and there. Like, I know I am better than this, and I am not aligned with health and fitness. Like, the reason why I wasn't making a fuck ton of money in Beachbody is because I fucking hate working out. Like, I should not be anyone's health and fitness coach. It wasn't aligned for me. So it's not that Beachbody didn't work or the opportunity didn't work or the company was bad. It's not for me. So I had an aha moment, a spiritual awakening, a come to Jesus moment, oh fuck, rock bottom. That rock bottom moment. My baby that I had just had, my third child, got diagnosed with infantile scoliosis. And so when she got diagnosed with scoliosis, we were looking at out of pocket that year, about 10 to 12 grand out of pocket. And I was like, oh my God, I cannot afford to pay my baby's medical bills for her treatment. It was going to be like a casting procedure. It ended up getting postponed and she still hasn't had to have the procedure done. But at 4 months, we were told, prepare for 7 months to have, we even set the appointment the night before. They called us about pre-op and everything. So we were looking at a fuck ton of medical bills and I started freaking out. Like, is this really my life? I am better than this. Like, I can't afford my baby's medical bills. Like, I'm going to have to cash out my 401k to pay our medical bills. Like, is this real life?
Yeah.
Savings. It wasn't that we didn't have money, but it was like, I cannot believe that I cannot afford my bills. And I'm over here sitting crying about money. And I had to choose which provider we chose for my baby, not based on who I thought was the better doctor, but based on who was cheaper. And that was not okay for me. That was, no, I am not deciding anymore who to go to for care or treatment based on affordability. Like, I should be able to choose my baby's doctor based on who's going to do the best job. And
yes.
Finding someone who was great anyways. But the point is, my Beachbody upline, my friends started a GoFundMe for us. Holy crap. Talk about thankful, but talk about, I am embarrassed. I have been humbled. I have been like rock bottom. I cannot believe that this is how my life is going right now. So that was the moment that changed everything for me. So I had the aha, the awakening that God helped me see the light. I dove deeply into The Universe Has Your Back, the book by Gabby Bernstein, asking for direction, asking for someone to show me the way. And along the way, I'd had all these signs. People were coming to me asking for business help. I was teaching local businesses Facebook ad strategy. I was going to people to do trainings for their teams for free, just like for fun. Like, oh yeah, sure, I'll show your team how to do Facebook ads. Absolutely. I had wedding planners asking me to meet for coffee. Like, hey, can you show me how to like launch this thing? I want to like launch my website, my business. What do you think about this? For years, I was mentoring people in other businesses that weren't Beachbody because people had seen what I had done with Beachbody.
And probably for free.
And a lot for free. A lot. And so I was coaching people for free, and the universe kept sending me all these signs like, you should be doing this, you should be doing this. And I kept saying, no, that's for other people. And then I had decided after that aha moment, okay, I have to figure out a way to make this work. So I booked 2 discovery calls with 2 coaches. And one coach is a well-known coach in the coaching industry. She's an author. She's got books out there. And she's like, well, you can't call yourself a business coach. I can't work with you if you want to call yourself a business coach. And I was like, well, that's what I think I'm supposed to be doing. I keep getting people asking me to coach them in their businesses. So she's like, how much do you make a month with Beachbody? And I would told her, and then she was like, you're not qualified. You haven't even made your Beachbody business work. And I was like, well, I'm in the top 0.5%. A lot of people would want to get to where I am at this level.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then this coach was like, okay, so if you want to call yourself a woo or a mindset or a strategy coach, then I can work with you. And that'll be $10,000. And I was like, oh, okay, let's do it. I just felt like I got raped, but whatever. Okay, whatever you say, I'll do whatever it takes. And then I was like, wait, no, that does not feel like the person I'm supposed to be working with.
Right.
I'm so thankful for her because she told me I couldn't. I said, fuck you, watch me.
Yeah, exactly.
Had I not had that really bad discovery call with a coach, that a well-known, respected coach in the industry that had said, you can't do that. Had she not told me I can't, I might not have been as so fired up in the beginning to go from 0 to 10K months in my first month.
Yeah.
Like literally no business to 10K months every month. 10K every month since I've been in business. And I just started my business in October.
Right. And you probably hear a lot of this too. A lot of people, especially coming from network marketing and people, coming out with like, I'm afraid of what other people are going to think. I'm afraid about what other people are going to say. They're going to judge me. They're going to think this. They're going to think I'm one of those, hey girl, spammy messengers, like whatever. But this story, like, this is so different. I mean, you had somebody who wanted you to pay them $10,000 to tell you you couldn't do it. Like,
No. And she's like, no, you can't, but that'll be $10,000. And I was like, okay, I need to figure out where we're going to get the money from. I'll make it work. And she was like, you should have come to this call knowing and being ready to pay. I'm going to teach you a lesson in preparedness. I'm going to be nice and give you till tonight. And I was like, I need to have a conversation with my husband. I need to like figure it. Like, it was one of those like, no, you need to do it now. And I was like, whoa, I've never had a discovery call with a coach before. Like, I don't know how the coaching industry works. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't tell me it was $10,000 before we got on the phone, so I wasn't really prepared for that.
I could have been prepared to know how much I was ready to spend, is what the lesson I was being taught was. And I was like,
what the biggest lesson you learned is how not to treat people.
Exactly. I'm so thankful for that call. I thank that woman every day. I didn't unfriend her. We're still Facebook friends. Like, I'm thankful for that woman every day. And then I hired my first coach. And then I hired another coach. So I have 2 business coaches. One for my woo, like super woo, and one for like my strategy, masculine, let's take over the fucking world. So I dumped all of my profits in the beginning right back into my business and right back into my business. Because the number one thing people ask me is, how did you explode so quickly? One, it is as easy as I decided I fucking had to, because I was going to pay my baby's medical bills and I was going to buy my dream house. So I went from not having a house that I didn't even like to buying a house triple the cost of the house, my last house.
And it's beautiful if you guys haven't seen it.
I haven't, like, I love my house so much. It's an 80s Victorian home in the city, and we're not in the burbs anymore. We're not in Kansas anymore. So the point of all of this is I had been what I didn't consider in the beginning of the years that I spent. I even took a course like 2 years before from Amanda Francis about how to become a money-making coach. I was like, I want to be a business coach then, but I never did it. I sat with this idea of being a business coach for an entire year in imposter syndrome. For a year, I sat with, I like what that person, I almost said her name, what that person said is, you can't do this because you haven't made your Beachbody business successful enough. Well, the reason I wasn't why I was only a star diamond, whatever the leader ranks are, is because I don't fucking like health and fitness. Of course I'm not a product of the product. Like, not working out.
And $2,000 to $3,000 a month is making it for so many people.
Oh my God, exactly. I'm like, there's so many people that make way less money than me in Beachbody. And
in their regular day job.
Right, for sure. And so I had this imposter syndrome, like, well, who am I to coach others in other businesses? So I sat with that idea for an entire year, and I didn't leave because I had that like innate imposter syndrome. Like, well, that won't work, or I could never. And each level that we level up, we still have that imposter syndrome, and that, that's not for me. That's for other people kind of thing. And so that never goes away. Oprah still has that shit, you guys. So Oprah has imposter syndrome. Oh, thanks, Samantha. I hope this helps. Oprah has imposter syndrome. If she's going to run for president, she's going to have some imposter syndrome. You know, like, it's going to come up. The shit's going to come up. It never stops coming up. So the point of all of this, if I can go from Beachbody to aligning with my actual purpose and what the universe had been sending me signs for years telling me to do, that's why it exploded. One, I decided to stop ignoring my gifts and the signs that people were sending me. And I decided to go all in, took it serious as fuck, invested $12,000 in my first coach and then another like 10 probably in my other coach. But I kept taking the money that I was making by bringing on clients and investing it back into my business. I hired my assistant before I ever had my first paying client.
Yeah.
What would Oprah do? What would Oprah do in this moment? How would I behave if I already had a 7-figure business? That's what I ask myself now. Like,
right.
I have a multiple 6-figure business, but how would I behave if I had a 7-figure business? Like, what actions would I take?
Mm-hmm. How would you, like, that's what I tell some of my clients, because I do work with a lot of Beachbody clients and a lot of people just starting out. And I tell them, you know, that whole as if thing. And that's not saying show up and be fake. It's like, okay, you have this vision of how you want to show up. You have this vision of, you know, all these ideas of things that you want to post, and then you chicken out. because, you know, you feel like I can't do that yet because I'm not a top leader. I'm not this, I'm not that. Just post it, show up that way, speak the way that you want to speak, the way that you would as if you were already there. Not to say like you show up and say you are something that you're not, but yes, I love that. I'm so glad you said that.
And how I sat in my Beachbody business. So for those of you that are watching that are just getting started in business, I was a Beachbody coach for three and a half years before I ever launched this business. So part of my success was from building an authentic organic tribe on my truth and being fucking me. I was not me probably the first 2 years of my business. I was trying to be a mimic of my upline or watching other people and what they were doing instead of asking myself the core question, what feels good? One of my clients actually right now, one of my private clients, which is a big investment, is not like my courses or my group programs. One of my private clients is a Beachbody coach. And I took her on at a discount, not because she asked for it, because I demanded that she take the rest of that money and invest it back into her business, into systems, into email marketing, into an assistant, into a team, into branding, to treat her business like a normal entrepreneur would treat their business. Because that's the problem is people are only going to take you as seriously as you take you.
Yes.
In any business. So if you think, oh, well, it's just a network marketing business, then it's just going to pay you like a network marketing business.
Right.
Treating your business like a business is number one.
Well, I almost guarantee you that, you know, somebody like Melanie Mitro in Beachbody is not treating her business like a hobby. She's not treating her business like a network marketing business. She's treating it like a freaking empire because that's what she's built, right? So yeah, that's exactly right. You know, she's got her branding. You know, I use her because she's, you know, everybody knows who she is.
Knows her, yeah.
But she's got her branding. She's got her systems in place. She's got, you know, her, you know, everything already, you know, like a real functioning business. And she takes it that seriously. Like, there's no question that she doesn't take her business as seriously as you and I do.
Yeah, no question at all. And the reason why people don't, and it all starts with belief. So if you don't believe that your business is ever going to pay you like a business, you won't take the actions that are required to get to that next level, because our thoughts control our feelings. Our feelings control whether or not we take action or don't take action. And those actions produce the end result. So thoughts, feelings, action, result. Repeat, rinse, repeat. Thoughts, feelings, action, result. So if you are generating positive thoughts, and if you can get quicker at shifting the negative bullshit out of your life, protecting the fuck out of your energy. Like, I got rid of a lot of friends when I finally went all in with my business. Not when I started my Beachbody business, when I went all in with my business. Because I had to take my own fucking power back and stop placing it in the hands of people that really weren't serving me anymore. So I was taking my power in the opinions of others and giving my power to the opinions of others. And that is why I wasn't speaking my truth, because speaking your truth is brave. It's polarizing. I'm very polarizing. I say fuck a lot. I say college is stupid. I say, go build your motherfucking empire, quit your fucking corporate job, just go all in and just do it. I say things that trigger people, and those are not my people. So if you're not triggering people, if you're not pissing some people off on your friends list, if you're not getting unfriended or unfollowed, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, or you're not doing enough.
Doing something wrong. So you're not doing enough. If you're not getting unfollowed because people say, oh, I lost followers today. Yes, celebrate that shit. Or I got a troll. If you're getting trolls, guys, you finally made it. If you're getting haters and trolls, that's when you know you've made it. If you're not, you're doing something wrong. You're not speaking your truth enough. Because when you keep following your truth, it's going to bother some people. And some people are going to be really inspired and excited by it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. I love the like network marketing stuff. I love the opportunity that it gives women to get outside of that, you know, low paying 9-to-5 stuff, you know, because the truth is, the reality is most of the time women don't make as much money as men, and not to get all like feministy here,
go deep
or whatever, because that's a whole other soapbox that I'm sure we could go on and on about. Maybe we'll save that for Oprah. Maybe she'll have us on and we can soapbox about it there. But you know, it really does give people the opportunity to change their lives. But then you've got like all these haters and, asshole women out there saying, oh, it's a scam, it's this, it's that, it's whatever. And that really pisses me off beyond, like it just makes me irate, right? Yeah. So it's hard to get those people sometimes out of your head until, so I always tell people like your unshakable why has to be so unshakable that you don't care what they think anymore. Like I was like, I dare somebody to tell me that empowering women and teaching them to grow a sustainable business is stupid. I dare them to tell me that. Like, I'm excited. I can't wait for somebody to tell me that, because they're just going to get like the wrath, like same with you. If somebody told you that what you're doing to help other women is stupid, like you'd probably laugh right in their face. Like, like get lost. You must be drunk. Like,
yeah, that's adorable. I would laugh so hard if someone said that. And it's so true, because I tell everyone, if you have no fucking clue what you want to do with your life, no clue, like you're like everyone, the problem that every one entrepreneur says is, well, I'm multi-passionate. I'm passionate about so many things. Okay, yeah, we all are. Okay, I get it. But number one, be passionate about yourself. Go all in with building you as your personal brand. Number one, regardless of what business you're in. Number two, are signing up with a network marketing company, make sure you have a personal, emotional connection to the products through a physical or spiritual or emotional transformation. If you have an emotional connection, like I had a client recently who was with Rodan Fields, but she had never had skin problems. And I'm like, she couldn't get behind it. You can't get behind something that you don't have all of your emotional belief in. And your stories will sound fake. They will sound like you're forcing it. It won't feel authentic, and you will feel like an imposter, and you won't be able to get over that type of imposter syndrome.
Well, and in some ways, if you don't use the product, you kind of are.
Fraud. Yeah. Like I was a fraud with Beachbody. I've always used the product. I'm still using the products now. So I guess I wasn't a fraud. I just wasn't sticking to the programs, and I wasn't working out the way that I should. I wasn't like taking my measurements, and like it's just not me. And not me. But it works for a lot of people. And I like going to the gym occasionally. And anyways, but if you aren't all in with the belief that this product has changed your life because XYZ, you will feel like a fraud. And it will be very difficult to tell your soul otherwise.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Like, yes. I couldn't. Yes. I just love that. And it's so true. And so for those of you guys who've heard me preaching this, like, please listen, like Jamie knows too, like you can't go out there and just fake it till you make it. Like you have to actually love it, or people are going to see through it. Your energy, just the way you propel the words that come out of your mouth. It's like, that the energetic vibration of the words is going to be like,
Yep. And I had a personal transformation with Beachbody. I lost my 40 pounds of baby weight and got in the best shape of my life. And I was authentic when I was sharing that truth in that moment, but I outgrew that truth. And that's okay. But network marketing is the best way to start a business if you have no idea what you're doing, because you're going to get a free business coach. Do your research if you're not with a network marketing company already, and sign up with someone who legit has their shit together in their business, because you're getting a free business coach. Like I have a 3-day masterclass launching this fall that's called Multi-Level Mentoring, that is teaching on like network marketers, not just Beachbody, network marketers how to be business coaches for their downline.
Yeah.
Mentoring, MLM. So if you aren't nurturing, mentoring the way that I would my personal clients, you're not going to see the residual growth of income the way that you would if you were actually out there doing the damn thing with your team.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love one thing that I always think about, when I think about people in network marketing, aside from getting a free business coach, is you compare that to, employee mentality. What job have you ever had? Because I've never really had one where your upline, quote unquote, boss, supervisor, whatever, is like, here, let me teach you exactly how I do my job, and you see if you can do it better. Because then I'll reward you. You'll get a bonus if you can do my job better than me. Mm-hmm. You'd be like, hell no. Like, you get little bits of like my shit work here, you know, go file this, go do that, whatever. It's very, very rare that your direct supervisor is like teaching you how to do their job and how to do it better than them. Yep. Right? Whereas in network marketing, they're giving you everything they've got and then taking on whatever you recommend that works better. So yeah.
And if you have still some mind drama, like here's a way to shift your perspective, because belief is very much triggered by our perspective of how we see things, and we can change how we see things and perceive them to be as truth. So I want you to shift your perspective around the icky feels of, oh, I'm making money off of recruiting someone or their performance, or it's a pyramid scheme because I'm making money off of other people. Okay, I want you to then ask yourself, how much would I be charging if I were a business mentor right now? I'm a business coach and I charge $2,500 a month to work with me. So I didn't in the beginning, but I charged, I want to say like $300 or $600 a month for different various packages in the beginning. Okay, $300 or $600 a month. Exchange that to an hourly rate, and then whatever feels good to you, spend that time mentoring. If you're making $300 off of your team bonuses that month and you're feeling bad about it because you're recruiting people and you're making money off of their production, you're not making money off of their production. You are making money to nurture and grow and train and teach these women how to go put good things out into the world. So It's not bad. It's a perspective shift. Like I still make $1,000 a month, give or take, off of residual income from Beachbody. And I don't feel bad about that because I, in exchange, offer anyone in my downline my courses and programs for free, my group programs and my courses for free. So like ongoing business training, I am providing them and mentorship without like, I feel good about the exchange. So it's all about the energetic exchange. If you are actually reaching out to your downline saying, hey, how can I help? You're exchanging time there. Right. You're exchanging energy. You're exchanging impact for what you are then making. So it's not bad to recruit and make money off of someone. It's
not like you're picking their pockets either. The money comes from the company and they're getting paid for what they do too.
Yep. So it's just a perspective shift. Like this fucked up money relationship, guys, I have a course on money, unfuck your money mindset. And network marketers, I feel always have, because I know I had this I remember thinking in network marketing that it was crazy to invest in a $300 course. I was like, I must be drunk.
Yeah.
$300 on a Facebook ads course? Oh my God, what if I don't get a return on my investment? Like,
then you think I can just go find it on YouTube. I don't need to.
Yeah, I'll just go find the shortcut. I'll YouTube it. And then strap your way. Like, what would Oprah do? Would Oprah be YouTubing something and figuring out how to do it? No, Oprah pays a fucking team to do it for her. That's what I'm doing now. I'm hiring a Facebook ad manager. I'm not taking videos, like watching a train. I'm not paying $300 for a video training to learn how to do it myself. I'm paying someone else because that's the next step. But in the beginning, it's like, okay, I will listen to some free podcasts like this, get motivated. Then I'll pay for a little mini course. Then you work your way up your growth. Right. But the investments that I've paid into my own personal development, mentorship, coaching, courses, I've probably taken like 6 or 7 different online courses that were all super, super beneficial, have all given me the tools that I've needed to get to that next level. And now I'm about to invest in a $75,000 coaching package with my coach. So it's like your awareness gets stretched as you stretch yourself.
Right. Absolutely. Totally. And I feel like too, a lot of times people think like, I can just figure it out myself. But you think about even like big multi-million, multi-billion dollar companies, they hire consultants every single day. If it's not in their zone of genius, they bring somebody in, whether it's an accountant, a CPA, someone to fix their computer, someone to, put personal development into their team, because most people listen to personal development and it goes in one ear and out the other. There's that value of actually implementing those things that you hear or you read or whatever,
And if you are in network marketing, your zone of genius, Like I operate in my zone of genius probably 80% of the time. I'm just writing, doing interviews, reaching out to people, building relationships, making connections, submitting like PR things to different publications. I'm making videos, making workbooks, journal prompts, guided meditations, recording my podcast, content creation, putting more value out into the world is what I do 80% of the time in my business, at least 80% of the time. And then everything else that I used to do, I used to be the CEO. I used to be the CFO. I used to be the copywriter, the video editor, the web designer. I designed my first 2 websites. They were terrible. I was the brand logo designer. I was literally everything in my business. And now I have like a team of probably 8 different people that do all that. I just paid $6,000 just for branding. But 4 years ago, guys, I bought a $50 logo on, not Etsy, Fiverr.
Yeah.
Baby steps. The more seriously you take yourself, the more seriously people will receive you as a serious business.
Yeah. And it's not to say if you're just, you just bought your first challenge pack and you just signed up that you have to go invest $5,000 or $6,000 into your branding and your photos and whatever. But be mindful that you can take those baby steps and get the $50 logo and start to stand out and start to set yourself aside from, standing in your upline shadow.
And ask yourself what would feel good. Like I remember I was looking at like hiring this brand, the brand party for my new like rebrand in my business. And I was like, do I need a website rebrand yet? Well, I don't really use a lot of my website because I use a lot of my courses and my sales pages are all built in Kajabi. Mm-hmm. So I was like, do I need this right now? It was going to be like 10 or 11 grand for the website redesign and the branding. And I was like, I don't need that right now. Right now, I just need to concentrate on this rebrand and push more content. Like I don't have time to hire a copywriter for the web page and write all of the copy for my whole new web page layout. Like I don't have time for that right now. And I don't think it's necessary. What feels good to me right now, what feels good is really powerful, strong branding that's going to be across all my social channels because that's where most of my sales come from. So that's what I went with. It wasn't like, oh, I need this thing. You don't need any one thing. No one opportunity is going to make or break you or be the thing that makes you get it. It's asking yourself intuitively, what's the next step? What's the next step to get me to that next level? Okay, I think I need to look more professional online. Okay, so I'll get some photos. Okay, I think I need business cards, or I think I need my Instagram feed to look more clear, or I need to start doing email marketing. That's the next thing. And then you layer it until you have a team that can handle all the working and moving parts for you. But because I did that and built a ground floor and then hired quickly when I launched this business, I have a higher level understanding of how to operate everything in my business. So if someone falls, if somebody drops the ball, I can step in, but I don't need to.
Right. Yeah, having that knowledge and knowing like, okay, I know how to do this myself, but I'm not going to do it anymore. Like you should definitely know how you send out an email if you need to send out an email, and probably chances are you write all your emails and then they just take them and take care of that for you. But yeah, that's super important to know the inner structure of your business before you hand it off is, it's an important, business decision. I think that we could probably talk for the next 3 hours about this. But let me, Jamie's got a really cool program coming out. She's also got a free gift for us that I'm going to post here in the comments. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you've got coming up? I'm going to share your free thing here. It's in the comments and I will post it on the screen. And just give us a little bit of insight about what this free offer is that you were so kind to give to everybody and a little bit about what you've got coming up.
Yay. So the free offer that I just posted is also going to, it's a live video on my page explaining how to follow it. You can go back and watch it at the Slay Coach on my business page. But it's my method for a morning routine that you'll actually fucking stick with. So if anyone has read like, oh, the Miracle Morning or downloaded a bought a planner or the happy planner or the this planner or the what is it? What is the network marketing book? There was like a network marketing book. I don't know.
Is it like that 5-minute journal or whatever?
Not the 5-minute journal. But there's like, everyone has their thing, the 5-second rule, the method that's going to finally work for you. And it's like, okay, none of these methods do anything but teach you how to do that method, instead of going inward and asking yourself, what's actually going to work for me in this moment? So my Vibe, Scribe, Tribe method is how to start your day off right and stick to a routine that's not so routine. So it's very loosey-goosey and it changes every day. But each day you fill out this like journal of how can I raise my vibe? What are 3 things? I'm not going to go through the whole worksheet, but page 1 is vibe. How can I raise my vibe right now? Because guys, you need to remember, or I'm tired, or I'm not motivated, or I'm not inspired to work today. You are a power plant. You can generate energy. Power plants don't have energy. They generate it. They go make it. So my morning routine will look something like, I'll chug a bunch of water. I'll stretch on my yoga mat. I'll raise my vibe by doing some jumping jacks to wake the F up. Because I think of the 5-second rule, Mel Robbins was like, I go and put my arm all the way in a cold shower. I was like, that's dumb. I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that either.
I hate cold water. No. I can wake up in other ways. So that doesn't work for me. So I raise my vibe first thing in the morning. Chug water, raise my vibe. I meditate. I figure out like, what do I need to get out of my head? Who am I going to be today? Vibe. Number 1, just raise your vibe. What 3 things can you do to feel good? And what would feel really good to accomplish today? Like, what would make you feel good to accomplish? So it's journal prompts to help you raise your vibe. Then scribe out what you need to get done for the day, what would feel good to accomplish. And then 5 things you can do to raise your tribe. Who can I make feel good? Where are they hanging out today? What impact can I make on the world today? And so it's journal prompts to jog your brain, to make you think about, what can I do today to create my own little to-do list or productivity list.
Right.
I don't do that. Everybody's like, what's your routine? What's your 6-figure routine? I'm like, my 6-figure routine is I do whatever the fuck feels good right now. I'm really intuitive and I'm action-based. So it's intuition plus action. It's not just, I'm not going to sit here and journal all day and manifest money. No, I'm going to like go out and do the damn thing.
I always say, like, if I was 100% like into manifesting, I would have already manifested my winning like lottery ticket, and it would be a non-issue. We wouldn't be having this conversation. But I do believe in that balance of action, kind of like fitness and nutrition. They go better together.
Right. Like, I'm so strategic, but woo, I'm very much very, very both. And so my 6-figure Slayers Club is my mastermind that I'm taking applications for right now. I haven't launched it. I haven't really come out and announced it. So you guys are like hearing about it kind of for the first time. I've mentioned it a little bit in my podcast briefly. It's like the intro, I think. But other than that, I am launching this 6-figure mastermind for people who are ready to hit 6 figures, who are ready to go all in, but aren't ready to invest in a one-on-one coach yet. But know that they just need that extra support and a higher level group of women to help them get there. So my 6-figure Slayers Club is what I'm announcing next, which is why I gave you guys this freebie, because there are no fucking rules. So anyone that tells you that you need to do things the way that they say that you need to do them, or if you want to make a 6-figure business, you need to have a routine. You need to do this every day. You need to do that every day. Fuck that. That's bullshit. None of the rules don't exist. There are no rules. It's all about doing more of what feels good. You need to be operating in your feel-good center, zone of genius, more often. That will make you more excited in your life and business. And then you're more likely to do the things that you need to do to fucking get to that next level. Right. Everyone's always asking, what do I need to do next? Do I need to do Instagram? Stop looking for the next fucking thing. The channel that you work, the social media platform that you're on, that you work is the one that's going to work. Yeah. The one that you work is the one that's going to work. So the 6-figure Slayers Club is a mastermind for higher level business owners. So it's probably not for what I call baby grapes yet. But it's a group program that's going to last February. So we're going to be creating your like 2019 sales plan and strategy together.
I love that. That's awesome. And I love the baby grapes. I love that. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jamie. For those of you listening on podcasts, this is the amazing Jamie King. She is the Slay Coach. You can find her probably under Slay Coach as well, anywhere you Google. But yeah, definitely give her a follow, give her some love on Facebook. Check out this freebie for sure. Hop into the mastermind if you are ready to outgrow your baby grape pants. And yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I adore you. I love your vibe and your energy, and you are doing great work in this world. So I really appreciate you having me on.
Of course, thank you. And you keep crushing it out there, girlfriend. All right, guys, I will talk to you all soon. Have a great day.